games with your giant TV set.
Problema, wala na ako sa ala set, wala na ako dining set. Ayan na yun. Diyan na rin ako natutulog.
Parang camera din.
What about Eric Menk? Welcome contribution from Eric Menk in this series.
This is exactly what Coach Joseph Chico was hoping for. Quality minutes coming in or being contributed by Eric Menk.
JJ Helterbrand, Willie Wilson now in the game. Helterbrand for three. And a rebound nakuha ni Eric Menk. Eric Menk against 4 red shirts that time.
Eric Menk with 4 points in this game. This is only his second appearance in the last 6 games of Barangay Ginebra.
Shot clock down to 8. And it'll be last touch on Willie Wilson. There is a different pep in the step of Ginebra here in the opening quarter, game 3.
And this is also a brand new 5 on the floor for Ginebra. No starter on the court here for the Kings.
Ubos na ang oras dito sa opening quarter. Nice looking shot by Sigo. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go in the first period. Binato ang bola. Not enough time. Nevertheless, this was the strong start that Ginebra wanted, that Ginebra needed. Dito sa game number 3, lamang ang Gin Kings 30-14 at the end of the opening quarter. And we are back inside the Big Dome. Magsisimula na ang second quarter sa pagitan ng Ginebra at ng San Miguel. Now, join the PBA Referees Academy and have a chance to be among the elite group of game officials working the games of the PBA. Deadline for submission of application has been extended until January 31. Yan, pwede pa. Habol pa kayo. You can be the next referee Boy Cruz or the next referee Dennis Barbacena or the next referee Sherwin Pineda.
And those 3 referees whom we just saw on your screens looking very focused in the game.
Let's go to Patricia.
Coach John Wichico's with me right now. Coach John always emphasizes on execution and effort, and most especially consistency. How do you keep this great first quarter performance going?
Well, we'll try to sustain the way we're playing. They just started out not so strong, and we started out strong, so hopefully we can just sustain this.
Thanks a lot, Coach John. Miko?
Yan ang gusto ng Ginebra to pick up from where they left off in the opening quarter. And Eric Menk now with 6 points.
Well, Eric Menk sat out 9 games in this conference. And for Eric Menk, this is the most points he has scored in the last 7 games of Barangay Ginebra.
Salvacion. It must feel really strange to see Sunday Salvacion in a playoff game against Ginebra. A long rebound picked up by Helterbrand. Helterbrand on the move. Helterbrand steps on the brakes. Gusto sana ipasa kay Miller. Here's Menk. Menk, proud owner of 6 points off the bench. Sa mga unang bahagi tayo ng second quarter. Here's Miller. Miller against Yo. Miller posting up. Off the glass is good.
Well, that shooting percentage of Barangay Ginebra is going sky high. And Menk is making a difference. You know, when you've got a big guy like Eric Menk, who is a post threat, who is a legitimate weapon for Barangay Ginebra in the interior, opens up a lot of opportunities for the wingmen and for the guards to score, just like Willie Miller.
This 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix, ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all and seals all. Well, right now, Ato Agustin trying to find a way to slow down Ginebra here in the first half.
Well, they haven't been shooting too well. I think Barangay Ginebra doing a good job of keeping that ball away from the key players of San Miguel right now on the floor. And take a look at the left-handed hook shot coming from Eric Menk. And that's what I was saying, yung inside threat being Eric Menk and opening up an opportunity for someone like a Willie Miller to take advantage and score.
Here's Denok. Denok fires away. And the two Dannys conniving, a nice tap by Danny Siegel para kay Daniel Defonso.
What about this no-risk defense na pinag-uusapan natin about Barangay Ginebra? Beermen held to less than 40% shooting, while the Kings, boy, they are on fire. 65% shooting for Ginebra and still rising.
Here's Salvacion. Yung shot clock para sa San Miguel. Yo. Inside. Nice fake. 2 nice fakes for Daniel Defonso.
What a way to score inside by Danny I, twisting himself in midair.
Pero lamang na lamang pa rin ang Ginebra, 37-18. Over 9 minutes remaining dito sa first half. Bola na kay Wilson. Pasa niya na tapik palabas ni Ildefonso. It will stay with Ginebra with 8 on the shot clock. We welcome Olsen Rosella into the ball game. Olsen Rosella playing in his last conference in the PBA. 17 years for number 17, Olsen Rosella. Here's Intal. Intal drives, skies, no go. Bola napunta kay Helterbrand. Bagong shot clock for Ginebra.
You know, both teams showing their depth. They've been substituting on a platoon basis. I would see. Do we see any starters on the floor right now? I don't think so. May isang starter, wala na tayo, no?
That's correct.
These are all second unit players on the floor as both teams going to their reserves, both teams showing their depth, and both teams preserving their key men.
Here's Miller. Wilson.
And drawing the foul from Danny Sigo. At that time, showing tremendous patience. Nice fake coming from Willie Wilson, and there's the foul.
Of course, Willie Wilson also spent a tour of duty with the San Miguel Beermen.
And he played for Alaska as well.
But it was in San Miguel where he really blossomed as a player. No?
And he sort of gained a reputation as a hard-nosed defender. Siya yung tinatawag natin the scrapper.
Scrappy. And he can scrape on defense. Marga, what do you have for us?
According to Coach Otto Agustin, Game 2 last Friday was one of the most important ones because the team's morale is at its highest. He said he's very pleased with how his boys performed, although he knows now that his boys will keep their composure all throughout. But of course, they're very cautious going into the Game 3 tonight because they know that it's far from over. And the Gin Kings will definitely fight back. With a 3-0, will definitely take out the fight out of the Gin Kings. What can you do?
Well, that is the plan. No? You know, you build a 3-0 lead, you will deflate the opponent, but that's easier said than done.
Well, yes. Very. Here's a nice steal.
Here's Helterbrand. Helterbrand. Outside Miller. Miller. Oh, what a move. Quick move. Basket is good.
Mukha yatang may extra motivation si Willie Miller na magpakita dito. Coming off the bench, Miller 7 points. He's making a difference. And what a combination, because Mark Aguiwa started really, really strong. So yung continuity of firepower na po-provide dito ni Willie Miller with Mark Aguiwa sitting on the bench.
Hello! Sunday special! But it's not for Ginebra. Not this time. Sunday now flying his trade for the San Miguel Beermen.
You know, I would expect the Ginebra San Miguel fans will be booing Sunday Salvacion to the rafters, to the heavens.
Bakit naman? Wala na makatraso sa kanila Sunday.
Hindi, dati kasi ginagawa niya sa Ginebra. Ngayon, gagawin niya sa San Miguel. Kalaban pa, naku. Patay.
Yan ka na naman nagsisimula na naman ang away. Hoy, anong nangyari dito?
Miscommunication and turnover. San Miguel looking a little flat here. They need to be able to regroup and respond to this great start by Ginebra. It's a fiery start.
And really, that Ginebra starting unit set the tone for the Gin Kings tonight.
Now you've got Coach Otto Agustin mixing and matching his players. Some starters, some second unit role players on the floor. But oh, what a move. What a move by Willie Miller. I don't think he's missed. Di pa yata nagbimintis si Willie Miller.
7 minutes remaining dito sa first half. Washington wants that ball. This time it's Wilson guarding Washington. Outside Racela. Racela for three. Rebound Intal.
Oh, check that. Willie Miller is 4 out of 5 from the floor in this game. A total of 9.
Here's Intal. Intal on the move. Oh, they gave him the baseline. Oh, he was blocked by Washington, but there was body contact. Iba po ang kinikilos ng Ginebra in game number 3.
Well, San Miguel is actually not picking up the guys from Ginebra with the ball and with an open vision to go to the hole. So yung reaction nila, no, to pick up players who are penetrating for Barangay Ginebra is a little slow.
With over 400 games, no local commercial interruptions, and availability in standard and high-definition formats, it is time to redefine the way you watch the NBA with NBA Premium TV. Contact your local cable or direct-to-home service provider and subscribe now.
You mean to tell me you can watch 400 games of the NBA with the cube in your house?
4,000.
Wow.
4,000 games. Pati ensayo.
Wow. Pati yung ginagawa nila sa bahay.
Oh.
Okay ka.
Oh, stalker. Stalker ang dating.
By the way, talking to Ines Enriquez of Araneta, he tells me that as you see,
Whoa, look out.
that scramble here for the ball. Action interrupted our train of thought. But you see that
you were saying, yeah.
Ines Enriquez is that we ain't seen nothing yet. This big cube is going to be embellished. I think the Araneta group is thinking of putting up 3, maybe even as many as 5 different TV cameras to be able to show different angles of action on this cube.
And maybe you can see that shot block in 100 different ways pag natuloy ang plano ng Araneta Coliseum.
Oh, JC Intal making it happen here. Well, that time, hindi kasi nakapag-fake si Danny Siegel, no? He just went up straight. Oh, nice swipe.
Here's Intal. Intal thought about it. Balik muna kay Cortez, who's back on the floor. Willie Miller has been instrumental off the bench. Miller for Hatfield. Shot clock down to 8. Miller inside. Miller sidestep. No. Almost got away. Racela will chase the ball. Here's Olsen on the move. Here's Arwin Santos for 3. Straight but strong. Rebound, Hatfield.
Oh, that's a strong rebound by Rudy Hatfield, saying he was pushed. But he claimed the rebound just the same.
Inside, Hatfield. Hatfield for a layup, and Rudy Hatfield, part of that Ginebra starting unit that got the ball rolling for Ginebra.
Well, he's doing it all right now, and he's sticking it right in the face of Jay Washington. That's exactly the message he wants to deliver. Jay Washington, 29 points in game number 2. Right now, Washington, 6 points, all scored in the first period.
Back in a moment. Let's check this Ginebra huddle.
Funnel on! Okay. Funnel emergency! You're gonna do it, heck you said? No, we're just do check. Force one side. The corner, alright?
Well, you always like a team that is communicating. That is always a good sign.
I'll tell you, too many people I think we're talking during the timeout.
Di ba nakakaintindihan naman daw sila eh.
And they're all excited. I think they're all enjoying themselves.
Kitang-kita naman ang ebidensya. But Don Ontiveros scores here. Now, San Miguel trying to bounce back with 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
That's a big mountain that San Miguel has to climb. They're down 23.
There's Rudy Hatfield once again.
What a save. What a save.
But a steal here. Racela looking at Washington. Washington. Oh, he bobbled the basketball at a clear lane to the basket.
Markangiwa is checking in. I think he's going to be checking in for Hatfield. I thought he was going to be checking in for Miller. Will he check it for Miller? Yes, he does.